How did you actually come up with the name?
Shit, the name is crazy, cause like my dog True, he locked up right now. He gave me the name Wizard. You feel me? Like the name Wizard. Like one day we was just posting like, yo, I said Wizard. Like I'm gonna call it like it was you Wizard. Like he just so he calling me Wizard. Then it went to Wizz for short, and then the Havinn shit I just threw in there like on some shit like just like shit I'm having like. But even around the time, like, shit, nigga wasn't having too much, but get what nigga was having, like, sauce, nigga was having just, like, the whole, nigga was having game, like, a lot of shit. So it really mean a lot of shit. It don't really, like, mean just having money type shit. Like,
yeah. And you were trying to speak it into existence, too, because I'm sure you got a lot more money now than you had back then.
Yeah. Right. I was trying to definitely speak that shit into existence, for sure.
Even when I wasn't having money, I was having motion.
For sure. Nigga having movement, nigga having shit going on, nigga moving around. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wasn't no scrub, man.
Is Dank, you related to Dank Havinn?
Yeah, I'm my motherfucking brother.
Word. Yeah, cause Dank going up too.
Yeah, man, Dank going up. That bitch, I mean, that bitch hit an M. First ever song. We're gonna drop one song. That bitch hit an M in what like a couple months. That shit crazy.
And he took the name on after you already had it?
Yeah, shit, we just rocking that shit. Having, bitch, we having, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Definitely. So how did your family react when you told them you want to be a rapper? They weren't supportive?
Nah, at first they thought I was bullshitting, like, you know what I'm saying? They thought a nigga was bullshitting, cause I was saying shit like, well, I'm finna make some real money off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They like basically like off a rap, like, come on, like, you ain't never even, like, basically you don't even got, like, on some shit, like, looking at, like, you ain't even got no music, you ain't even did shit, like, so how you finna do that? You know what I'm saying? But like, that shit came fast, though.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see the vision when, you know, saying you can be a rapper is like the number one thing that people say and they bullshitting. So if you actually like plan on taking it serious, it can definitely be hard to make people understand that you're really motivated or that you really got some talent.
Yeah, and it's like shit, 1 in a million niggas make it rapping really like, so, and then coming from where we come from, be like, it ain't no resources, so like, how you really finna do that? Like,
yeah, they see the vision now, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people believe us with this shit, though. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah. Who was the first people believing in you when your family necessarily didn't? Like, who was pushing you to like, all right, this could work?
Shit, really, my dogs and shit, like my cuz yard, like my cuz would tell him like shit, be like, do that shit. My dogs around me, a lot of my dogs really in the hood, like shit, man, do that shit, like cuz. You got that shit, like, you feel me? So a nigga really just tried that shit, and then and then it's like, when it came about, it's like, damn, why I ain't been try that shit? Like, that's what I was saying in my head, like, why I ain't been do this shit? Like, why I ain't been do the rap shit? I could've probably, you know what I'm saying?
Because you start thinking like, damn, if I had started when I was 16, I could have been the lit ass 16-year-old rapper. It's always like that. Even with podcasts, I've been doing this shit damn near 10 years, and I always think like, man, if I had figured this shit out like 4 years before I did, I would have been like the ultimate innovator, like super early in the space. But it's always like hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's timing though, cause shit went well for me though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just in the time period, I only been in this shit like 2 years, so like, with the 2 years that went on, shit great.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You start having labels reach out and everything like that, or?
Yeah, out the gate, you know what I'm saying? And shit, you know, I had you know, got in a situation, like, probably after like then, almost like going on like a year in type shit, in the music shit, close to a year.
And it's like a major label situation or like a management type thing?
Nah, it's distro type shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And has that helped you think, in your progression?
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit helped me major. Like, that's what kind of like really like motivated me to like really like get the recording for real. Like, cause like shit, seeing other people like kind of like believe in what a nigga got going on and kind of like see a vision also, you know what I'm saying? Like, even coming coming in this shit. Like I said, like I was doing this shit, but I ain't really had too much of music to show. Like too much shit. I had too much like I ain't had no visuals, no none of that really. So it's like for them to reach out, you know what I'm saying, even give a nigga the opportunity at an early time like that, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate that shit for sure.
Definitely.
Was it ever a thing when Boston tried to sign you, or you even thought about signing straight on into Boston?
Shit. Nah, not really. It's just like shit. Basically, it just was all love. It's just like shit. Basically, all this shit just going on. Like, it's just some shit. Like, baby, we just pushing. Like, when it came to me coming up, shit, brother helping me just come up, and shit, this shit just going on now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you guys have like very different styles, so you probably don't necessarily feel like you're in competition.
Hell nah. It's like this shit, like I said, it's all love. We never look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's like he got a different style, I got a different style. We in just two different lanes and shit. We both hugging the road in them lanes. You feel me? Like
putting on for each other too, though.
Yeah, we both doing our thing.
Did you start moving around Florida and traveling and shit once your music started having motion, or was that something that was normal for you prior to that as well?
Nah, I was moving around Florida a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just going like to shows with Boston and shit. But then like when my music started pumping, it's like now I'm moving around constantly. Like now I'm doing shows everywhere in Florida. I'm here, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like now my shit getting played. Like now I was getting a whiff for like damn how I feel to pull up the shows and be like these people here. Like you know what I'm saying? For me now, like
I want you for just you.
Like I got like it's like I got the experience. I had started getting the experience, you know what I'm saying? That shit was feeling good. It's like I was already seeing it, you know what I'm saying? Getting the experience just off of Boston, let me even come out at shows and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the people with me then, like just seeing like even being at shows, he let me open up shit, come out the crowd going crazy, this shit going up.
Right, because even you talking about being in Broward, it's like a lot of people might not realize that Florida is like its own country and it's like a 12-hour drive or some shit. It's like far as from Tallahassee to South Florida.
Yeah, it's really like what, probably like 6 hours.
Oh yeah, okay. But from the very, very top of Florida to the bottom, it's a crazy long drive. People don't realize. On the map, it looks like a normal sized state, but it's long as hell.
That shit a long ass drive.
Yeah. So what was your first initial reaction when when 1090 Jake made the video he did about Boston Richey and then all the snitching allegations? How did your hood take it at first? Or what was your initial reaction?
Shit, I like, man, this internet shit crazy, man. You know, that's all I said.
Yeah, but it seemed like the hood still behind Boston and shit.
Yeah, cause like shit, man, that shit be bullshit, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know what's really going on. Can't just run off of that internet.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, he's a good dude, and it's like if he has so many eyeballs on him at this point that if he had really done some fucked up shit, I'm sure we would all know about it, you know?
Nah, for sure. But like I said, man, that's that internet. You can't run with that shit. That internet, you know what I'm saying? I'll put a narrative on some shit.
Yeah.
But then 1090 Jake ended up making a video about you and how you got arrested with a switch.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
What'd you think about that?
He talking too fucking much.
You got arrested with a switch in Florida or something? I didn't even see it. Word.
Because I had just started listening to his music around the time that he made that video, and I'm thinking like, oh, this shit's dope, but it's like some cool chill shit. And then I see that 1090 Jake video pop up, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it's still gets grimy out there, yeah.